All right, so what we've got here, we have what I'm treating like a nuke, but it is actually a swarm trap that a friend of mine had given me a couple of days ago. It's been sitting here in its place, letting the bees orient themselves, and it's time to transfer it over to the deep over there, the brood box. And so it's got 6 or 7 frames in it currently, but they were undrawn out, and there is a high probability that the comb extends from past the bottom of the frame down, and so we may have to do a little bit of extra work here. But let's dig in and see what it looks like. Got the smoker already going. Let's give them a couple puffs here. Get the top off. It's all propylized down. Let's get this thing popped up. See what she looks like. So far, so good. All right. Ooh, they're a little aggressive. Already in my face. Let's get them down. I can already see some capped honey in there. My understanding is they've been in this box for a month or so. So let's see what they look like. Man, they are not happy. I got things all glued up in here. There we go. Let's see what we look like here. Things are tight. That one looks all right. So we've started drawing it. We've got some nectar in there, some bee bread. It's looking good. So we'll just transfer this one straight over. What I'm going to do is start on the outside here. Try and put them right back in the same orientation that they came out. As we look down in, we can see that we're not going to have an issue with comb below the frames, but it looks like things are drawn out nicely. So let's keep on going. It's going to be easier than we thought it was going to be. There is foundation here, but we got some brood. Good brood pattern, some larvae in there. See if we can spot the queen, just so we make sure we don't have an incident. What's the other side look like? Some more brood, some capped honey. That's the way we like to see it. Been building some resources. They've been quite active. So it's right here. Pull them over. Moving nice and slow. Give them a little more smoke here. That frame has foundation, so good brood pattern. Everything's laying well. No queen yet. What's the other side look like? Good laying pattern. I see fresh eggs. There's a good possibility she's on this frame. I don't see her here. Just a quick glance. See if she swapped to the other side. I see some drones. I don't see Miss Queen just yet. All right, come over here. You know what? We're gonna knock that comb off the bottom down there. This is keeping it from really dropping in. But again, I'm gonna be very gentle because the queen could be here, but I don't see her. I'll just leave that there for now. I'll pick it up before we go. Very good chance the queen is on this frame. I need to get me a cart or something to bring out here to set the smoker on. Alright, let's get this lifted out. See what we have here. Good brood pattern. This is a foundationless frame. Again, we've got some capped honey up here, brood in the center. I see eggs in here as well. Where are you at, Queenie? Got a little bit of drone brood there. Good looking frame. And again, we have eggs. Couple days old, it looks like. They're on their sides, starting to curl. We've got nectar dripping on them. They're cleaning it up off themselves. Get this transferred over. See some more burr comb on the bottom down there that we're going to have to clean up a little bit. 3 frames to go. What do we got going on here? So the swarm was caught about 6 or 7 miles from here, up in the hills on the other side of town. Ooh, we got some good brood. Got foundation, and I see some eggs here too. So the queen has been quite active. I just have to find her. The friend who captured the swarm is the same friend that gave me the swarm that I combined with a failing hive that had a poor queen. Who wasn't laying, really aggressive colony, and removed her, combined the hive, and they're fighting their way back now. I had condensed them down just to one deep box, and this last weekend I'd added that second box that you see over there. I've been feeding them. They need a refill. Just trying to support them. Let's take this burr comb off. So it'll sit down inside the deep box there. See if I can do this without dropping. I have the hive tool in my wrong hand. All right, guys. All right, and away we go. Give them a little smoke here. So maybe this is just a regional thing. Had shared a little bit about this box that I'd received, and I used the term swarm trap, and had a few people respond and say they'd never heard of a swarm trap, they just heard of bait hives. And I think bait hive, swarm trap, those are words that would be used synonymously. Another frame without any foundation, and again loaded with eggs. Those ones are standing on end, so those are, you know, within the last 24 hours, 24 hours probably. So the queen is active, doing her job. Come on, miss. Where are you at? Love to get my eyes on you. Excellent brood pattern. Again, eggs on this side as well. So this colony is still growing. The blackberries here to the left, their nectar flow is kind of over. The berries are all populated. This is, I don't know if I mentioned it, this is my first year keeping bees, and this blackberry bramble here is it's always kind of been a pain up against the barn here, and well, we have to reside the barn here before the end of the summer, and so that's all going to get cut down. But I had wanted to keep it out for the bees to take advantage of, which they have. I have to say that that is the most blackberries I have ever seen on this particular bush, vine, whatever you want to call it. But all right, last frame. Question for you guys who do keep bees, because I'm going to be sharing this in a couple of groups as well. What do you guys use in your smokers? I'm trying to be as natural and sustainable as possible. Don't want to gas them with any chemicals and stuff like that. I use white pine chips and a little bit of egg crate. We feed our dog raw food, and so we go through a ton of eggs, which leaves me with some kind of a natural material. But white pine chips are left over from our chickens. This frame is looking like honey. They're still drawing out this side of the foundation, so there are only 2 foundationless frames in there. But again, I don't see the queen. There is brood and larva in here. There is some eggs in here too, so there's eggs on pretty much every frame in this swarm. Anyway, so yeah, white pine with a little bit of egg crate kind of spooled up in the center. Easy to light, using the leftover pine chips from the chickens. I don't know, what are you guys using? I'm always curious, always want to learn more. So what do we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10 in there. Sweet. Let's push these bad boys together. Let's get those out of the way there. Can push down. So this smoker, it will go for probably close to 90 minutes on a fill. So super easy to light, burns for a long time, just sits there and smolders. So if you're not using white pine, or you're using burlap or something like that. But there we go. I will move this box, lay it over kind of to push them into this box, but I'll move it, slide this over, lay it down, and let them keep doing their thing. So won't need the second box, won't need the extra frames, and that was much easier than I thought it would be. All right, back into place. Got the swarm box tilted in so it'll help them smell the queen and go in. And so tomorrow this will be all emptied and ready to move over. They might continue cleaning anything out of the bottom that they may have, but yeah, we're good to go.